There's nothing quite like beautiful hardwood floors, right? They're this timeless investment. But keeping them looking perfect, yeah, that's the tricky part. So, over the next few minutes, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you the secret to protecting that investment and getting that flawless pro finish every single time. And really, it all starts with this idea. Hardwood isn't just something you walk on, is it? It's a statement. It brings this incredible natural beauty and elegance into your space. It adds so much character and, yeah, a lot of value. But that value, well, it's got to be protected.
And that brings us to a really critical question. What if I told you that the one tool most of us grab, the good old mop and bucket, might actually be the biggest enemy of the floors we love so much? I know, it sounds totally backward, but stick with me. Let's dig into why that is. So this is what we call the hardwood dilemma. It's a real catch-22. You obviously have to clean your floors, right? But the most common way to do it, the mop, is secretly introducing a danger that can cause damage you just can't undo.
Okay, let's put them side by side. On one side, you've got your traditional mop. What comes with that? Well, a high risk of too much moisture, that annoying, dull residue it can leave behind, and honestly, it just takes forever. But on the other side, you've got a specialized machine. We're talking controlled moisture, a truly deep clean, and it's super efficient. The difference is, well, it's night and day.
All right, so let's get right to the heart of it. Why exactly is water the bad guy here? Think about it. When all that extra water from a sloppy mop soaks into the wood, it makes the wood fibers swell up. And when that happens over and over, you start to see warping, cupping, even buckling. What's worse, it can totally wreck the protective finish, leaving your beautiful floors exposed and, super vulnerable to damage. But hey, don't worry. There is absolutely a hero in this story. It's the machine solution. This is the modern, smart way to get that flawless floor you want without any of the risk. Honestly, a dedicated machine is a total game changer. It doesn't just clean, it cleans way more thoroughly, actually scrubbing away grime. But the most important part, it slashes the moisture exposure. And that is the absolute key to stopping that swelling and warping we were just talking about. The result? It protects the wood's finish, saves you a ton of time, and in the end, it literally extends the life of your floors.
Okay, so maybe you're thinking, all right, a machine is the way to go. But which one? There are a few different types out there, so the next step is figuring out which tool is the perfect match for your floors and your cleaning routine. Let's break it down with this quick guide. If you're looking for a really deep clean on sealed wood, a scrubber is fantastic. It has gentle brushes and sucks the water right back up. Want to polish your floors and bring back that shine? An orbital machine or a buffer is going to be your best friend. For sanitizing without chemicals, a low-moisture steam cleaner is a great option. And for just that quick daily cleanup, you can't beat a vacuum mop that does both jobs at once. Super efficient.
Now, once you've got the right machine, it's not just about turning it on. It's all about the technique. So let's go over a few pro tips to make sure you get that perfect, professional-looking, damage-free finish every single time. When you're shopping around, you've got to keep an eye out for a few must-have features. First, water level control. This is non-negotiable. Seriously, it's what stops you from accidentally flooding your floor. Next, always make sure it has soft bristle or microfiber attachments, things made specifically for wood. And you know what makes a huge difference? Edge cleaning capabilities. Gets right up to the baseboards for a truly complete clean. And here are 5 golden rules for a perfect damage-free clean. Ready? Number 1, always sweep or vacuum first. You got to get that loose sand and grit up. 2, do a little test run in a spot no one sees, like inside a closet or under a big rug. 3, use the cleaning solutions the manufacturer recommends. They're designed for your floor's finish. 4, never ever leave standing water. The machine should leave the floor almost dry to the touch. And 5, clean your pads after every single use. Come on, you don't want to just be smearing old dirt around, right? All right, we're down to the final decision, the big one. Does it make more sense for you to actually buy one of these machines, or is hiring one just when you need it the smarter play? Let's dig into that. First off, it helps to know what you're looking at. You've got residential models, which are made for people like us, for our homes. They're more compact, lighter, and quieter. Then you have the commercial models. These things are beasts, built for heavy-duty jobs with bigger tanks and tougher parts. Just knowing that difference helps you figure out what you need, whether you're buying or renting. So that brings us right back to the question for your specific situation. Do you buy or do you hire? Hiring can be a fantastic move. It's super cost-effective if you're just thinking about a deep clean, say, once or twice a year.
Plus, it gives you access to those high-end commercial-grade machines we just talked about, the ones you probably wouldn't buy for yourself. It's also the perfect way to try one out before you commit to buying. And for those huge jobs, like after a renovation, hiring is a no-brainer.
So at the end of the day, just remember this. Your floors are so much more than just a surface to walk on. They're a statement. They tell a story about your home, about your style. And by choosing the right tools, the right techniques, you get to make sure the story they tell is one of timeless beauty, elegance, and just great care for years and years to come.